And welcome back, YouTube. Yeah, got just started. And the lightning hoods are back. Yay! With one of the fleet that was actually attacking over here, it came back, retook the territory, and now is attacking us. Super, weird kind of thingy. Well, weird. It's a battle, and we get to see how the lightning hoods have. That's an Ohm, that's Solaris. Well, didn't I? Okay, now we're in the battle. And, well, one of them is spawned into an island, even though it's a sea vessel. Pretty apparently, a sea vessel, and, well, that's just not gonna work for it very well. It's this thing that is getting hammered by pretty much everything in with the gun on board the Solaris. Well, I doubt this battle gonna last for long. The lightning hoods are done with. Rest in peace. Do not come out of zombie lightning hoods. Yes. Title of the video? Doubt it. Well, yeah, but yeah, they have come back. They actually were attacking one of the Great Island fortresses, and our little plane here has dumped it straight into the land, which is awesome. Well, both of them did. Actually, one of them lost the AI. One is still in the air. Two of them lost the AI. Yeah, one is still in the air. There are three of them, and two just got wrecked. Ay. Oh well, what can we do? And you're the last thing alive, I think? Well, alive. You're not gonna be alive for long. No. Refusing to go down. Come on. We both know you wanna die. Or maybe not. Oh, come on. Okay, 2 damaged. UP. Right, and now this thing, the last thing there is. The Ohm, I think it's called. Well, yeah, it's getting wrecked. And it's upside down? I think it's upside down. Yeah, well, it's dead, anyhow. UP. Another glorious victory against the lightning hoods. Even though we are fighting the Great Islands. Not much I can do. I mean, this was somewhat weird. They apparently attacked, one glitched out, and then they were in constant battle up to this point where they suddenly made peace just so they would disengage out of the battle there and come after me. But, well, that you can see how it ended. Complete waste of their and mine time.
Moving out. Receiving.
You go up. Actually, I'm gonna retrofit it to something else. Okay. And yeah, fixing yourself now. And you go with him up there. And I want you to retrofit as well. Vehicle 32, yes.
Listening.
And you. Yeah. No. I want you to retrofit to vehicle 32. Yes. The vehicle 32 gonna become
Moving out.
the staple, I decided.
Moving now.
And why the heck are having our airships that far behind? Alright, and we're gonna be right now in the next battle against the lightning hoods. Because reasons. And yeah, you know, let's just begin battle, even though we don't have everything repaired and stuff. It's gonna be fine. It's not a huge force or anything. They're not coming back in force. They're coming back with remnants, and well, I doubt that those remnants gonna cause us too much of any issues. Well, they're a bit more capable than they were in the last battle, but still, small ships, not really durable. These things, flying cookies. Dude, that's a flying cookie. Yeah, I approve a flying cookie. And these larger... No? Oh, this is already dead. Yeah, I died. Yeah. But the flying cookies are actually doing fairly well. Well, they're staying alive. With this kind of these kind of things, they would be like great for sub-spawners because they're so tiny, or they at least they look tiny. I'm gonna check and they're gonna be like 3,000 in volume or something. It's no, I don't wanna check. I mean, they look much smaller than regular ships, but in the end, yeah, the Lightning Hoods doesn't really have that much of large vessels in the game, so I mean they have a couple of relative large planes and relative large ships, but vast majority of them are just something of this size. And while this looks pretty cool, could we attach a couple of those cookies on? I'm pretty sure we could find a way. And I think that's it. There will 2 damage. That, yeah, battle finished. Pull all. And we have retaken some territory. And repair, please.
Moving out. Moving out.
You know what? You actually go backwards.
Moving out.
Because we're gonna reach our next battle over there, and that's gonna give us some idea of what we should expect out of the enemies.
Receiving. Moving now.
Okay.
Receiving.
This is non-combat vehicle. You go forward and you go forward as well. No, you don't have to go forward like that. You go here.
Moving out.
Like that. I need you to scan the upper sections, not the bottom ones.
Listening.
And you, I think we can repair you.
Listening.
Yeah, 30 meters a second. Let's 10 times the speed. Oh, yes. Oh, we are getting under attack. And I don't think that we have 500 H now. Oh, Vehicle 30 will have to do everything on its own. But on the other hand, has the Vehicle 30 failed us so far? I don't think it did. So I have my confidence that we're gonna win this one without too much of any issues. Yeah. Nah. You're getting wrecked already. Do have to love it how when it hits, the shrapnel from the ship goes right through it. The penetration on the shape charge is being a bit too much, I suppose. I actually tried to figure out how much protection you would actually need against those shells to you know, defend turrets and stuff like that against them. And those things have about 100 penetration. They even had more, they had something like 140. And when I start thinking, well, the square root of heavy armor block is, well, the heavy armor block has 40 AP defense, and a square root of that is 6.6 or so. So 120, 140, that would be 20 meters of heavy armor. Yeah, I don't think we need that amount of penetration, nor that we can defend against something like that. I mean, Era will stop it, but Era is like a one-shot protection. And then it needs to get repaired. So it's I mean, some amount of survivability you can add on, but shape charge, yeah,
Moving now.
a bit too strong, I
Listening.
suppose. Which, what the hell did I put in? Oh, it's the vehicle. Oh, it's okay. Vehicle 30, you go up the front.
Listening.
Like that. Yeah, we are already up there, and let's begin the battle. What we're even fighting against, though? Venator. Oh yeah, this. Where did I see how you work and how you get killed? So. Ooh. But you see, this is what I wanted out of it to be doing. You know, this is like literally the perfect position for the Venator to be in. Full broadside, all of its guns firing. You know, getting that quick rate of fire of its large guns to actually be effectual. And this time around, depending on what kind of shells the Venator is using, we may actually suffer some serious damage here. You know, lose a turret or two. Even though I think it's firing something more toward the explosive side, and that's just not gonna work very well. But if it's shape charge, then well, we could easily lose both of our turrets there at the front, because I mean, they have changed how explosion works. Well, explosion. It's the armor bank in between the explosion doesn't seem to be working as well as it once did, and that could cause us actually quite a lot of damage upon us. So if one turret gets hit, those turrets are a bit too close. The vehicle 50, that is the offshot of the vehicle 30 there, it's actually having its turrets spread about a bit further off, and that actually pretty much stops the explosion from carrying. But the vehicle 30 did not receive any such retrofits. Or in this case, the vehicle 32. And I think that we got shot into the bomb yet again, because that's where the ammo is, and that's where the Venator was actually aiming for, so it shot those parts off, but didn't touch the guns themselves. Yeah, you see, this is where it was going for, because the ammo is down here, and that's what it was trying to hit, and caused us some holes into the hull. Yeah, it most likely blew this entire side off, but most of it is already repaired. So we're still sinking because there's the holes. Holy, we also lost the side guns here. Wow. Well, apparently it was shape charge, because I can't see much of any external damage. Oh yeah. There is quite a lot of external damage. It was going right through. Ooh. Yeah, but you see, that's when the AI does not screw you over completely. Your ship over completely, I mean. Then they can actually be dangerous from time to time. And that volley of shells from the Venator, yeah, sideways, that gonna do some hurt. Potentially, I mean, if they do hit and stuff, and in this case they did hit, and we lost some health. 5%. It's not that huge of an amount, but still it is something. It at least done something that mostly before we did not had experience with, and that is taking damage. And it's battle finished. Hooray. Yeah, those... Oh, yeah. Missiles hitting us, our own missiles. Alright. Well, yeah. But yeah, for some or other reason, if the turrets, even though they have this section in between, the explosion just carries right through them. It just ignores the armor completely, and it's kind of funny to see when the armor is completely fine, but the turrets still blow up. Oh. Or should I just... Yeah, well, what's that? Ooh. Let's fight it. We have our vehicle damaged, but let's fight it nonetheless, because... where is it? Yeah. Stop. Level up? Really? From what? I do wonder. It's just... Okay, and you... Let's face you a bit backwards and begin battle. I completely did not check what's actually there. I'm not completely certain what we're fighting. Okay. Well, we are facing the enemy with our undamaged side, so we are getting pretty much most of the firepower on. And is that another Venator? Yes, I think it is. No, it is not. It's something else. Ah, it's using cram cannons. I don't know how effective they're gonna be. It doesn't have a lot of them. It only has 3 cram cannons. But look at the amount of shielding. Whoa, that's something. I mean, it doesn't work because it's covering each other up, and as the end result it cannot activate itself, which is a really, really bad mojo, and it should be fixed, but you know, still, yeah, this is all shielding. Look at this. It has like a full pre-off plethora of these shields, but I mean, they just don't work because the way they are placed, they're covering each other up, and as their end result, they'll never activate. Apparently, you know, when the shield mechanic was changed, a lot of the ships got bugged like this, and apparently some of them are still yet to be fixed, and that's like 6 months ago or something. Now it's okay. More buggy ships. Well, this could be actually a challenge. What is this ship called? If it would work, unfortunately it does not. That's the B. What is it? Iron Wolf. This could potentially be a challenge for a ship, just due to numbers of shield, even though ship charge munition kinda ignores shielding and just goes for everything. But yeah. Oh yeah, on the side note, I didn't actually test how much, I stopped testing the ship charge munition after like 10 blocks of armor. So I don't really know how good they are against armor. I just like had 10 blocks, I shot it, it went straight through, killed the ammo, and I was like, well, I mean, I doubt that I will ever put more than 2 layers of heavy armor on anything. So I presume that for my purposes it's not gonna work very well. If 10 layers can't stop it, then well, not much I can do about that. And I don't even know, even with shields, it's sometimes they go right through, sometimes they get slightly bit stopped. You would think that the initial air gap, that it's, I think that's a little bit of an issue. The initial air gap counts for 1, so I'm not completely sure how that's supposed to work. I would say that all air gaps could count for armor, straight on armor 20, and square rooted, so that armor gap would actually count for way more protection than if it's a square root of 20. That's absolute nothing. If it would be square root of maybe 100, then that would be way better. A lot better. I mean, I do understand that the penetration and damage is kind of linear, so bigger the shell is, more it goes up, but I think they could do something like, not hyperbolic, the opposite of the hyperbolic function, what it's called. Oh, the curve thingy. Nah, I'm not gonna remember. School days are long over, I'm sorry, I can't remember. But yeah, the bigger it is, more or less of an effect you get per size. Even though it's still better and better, it's getting better and better, but not as much better as it currently is. Because I think it's a bit silly at this point. Even though currently also the armor does have currently like a bit of a bug with it. If you do not hit toward the root of the armor or something like that, it kinda doesn't count for all the armor behind it or something like that. It doesn't get the armor class bonus with it. So maybe that was also the case with when I was, because I was literally just testing it for the vehicle 50, which I practically redesigned the entire vehicle 30 in like 2 hours, 3 hours maybe, and I just went with the tests right in between when I tried to how the heck make these turrets a bit more resilient in a fight, and figure out you can't really. Even though it does have still like 6 layers of armor all around it, so no shielding yet, because well, that's like the most annoying, most long-term thing that I can ever imagine. Oh yeah. But you could see that. I mean, it goes literally through the entirety of the ships. One thing that does kind of withhold the shape charge munition is wood. A fun part, because the wood does not form shrapnel at the back end. Now the last layer that it penetrates here is metal, to what I can see, so that will create shrapnel at the back end. But if your last layer is wood, the shrapnel does not come through. So that is a good way to save your interior from shape charge ammunition. It's still gonna get through, unfortunately, and if it hits something like an ammo or something like that, it's still gonna blow up. So, hum. Not much we can do about that. Oh, yeah. Okay, F11. Let's see. This battle is over. The Iron Wolf, not a problem, because Buggy. It's the name of the game. Okay, the battle finished. Let's go to the next one. Raven's Nest. Should I attack that one? I mean, this is like the last. Well, the last base. It's not the last base. It's one of those. It's the Raven's claw territory thingy.
Listening.
I don't know how much I wanna go after it at the moment. How 77%? Oh. What about you get a bit closer here? Gonna help him fix yourself. Vehicle 500 forward, vehicle 8 forward, vehicle 30 forward.
Moving now.
Should I attack it?
Listening. Receiving.
Firstly, let's resupply somewhat.
Listening.
Let's click a couple of tiles first, and then we're gonna go after the Raven's Nest. Alright. Yeah.
Moving now.
Let's attack. And I think it's gonna be pretty much the last battle for this episode, so I don't know what I'm fighting yet again, because I just really don't care all that much. Sonic, mosquitoes, I don't think it's gonna be much of a challenge. And, well, the vehicle 30, well, 32 is pretty much doing its job. Firing its big guns, killing everything in sight. Alright. I mean, there are lots of shells that they are firing, it's just that they are very tiny shells and we have shielding. This sort of stuff is simply not gonna work all that well, I suppose. And I mean, you're supposed to be airships. I know that the word ship is in your name, but aren't you supposed to be flying? Oh well. Well, they're dying. I mean, we're hitting them with not taking any damage. Actually, we took 20 blocks. We lost 20 blocks. Not enough for it to show on a percentage scale, but we did lose a couple of blocks. Well, not really 20. I mean, it's 14. 14. Okay. And we're actually repairing ourselves. Oh, hooray. Oh, yeah. Well, we're killing it. We're killing stuff. It's just... Yeah, our torpedoes also fired. It's kind of funny. It gets me to be kind of funny when we're supposed to be fighting stuff in the air and we're firing torpedoes because they just don't pick themselves out of the water. Oh. It's just so evil. And you fired one shell. Are you running out of ammo? Yes, the two guns are... the ship has been retrofitted and then continuously fighting. I don't think that it was fully equipped for combat, and I should leave it into the game. And after the episode, we're gonna stop the episode right here, and I'm gonna let my ships a bit on a reload, so they will be able to actually be in a fighting condition, because otherwise they're just not going to.
Receiving.
So yeah, well, that's gonna it. This is it. See ya.